YouTube, chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, chicks.
I find him. You know, I like Chick Smooth. Chick Smooth is somebody I really enjoy listening to on YouTube because Chick just got an intellectual curiosity about things.
Oh boy, here we go, you guys. We officially got a squabble on our hands. Now, even though it's not the squabble that we wanted, Dame Dash versus Jay-Z, however, we got something close to it. Kinda. Dame Dash versus Lance and Rivera. Said Dame Dash is somebody we all should not take seriously. He called him a clown and challenged him to a fight, body shots only, and making the bold claim that he's going to make Dame Dash pee on himself.
Your diabetes gonna catch up to you. Somebody gonna hit you in your kidney and you're gonna fall on the floor. So stop with the, they the box and all that. No, challenge me to a fight and let's put it on pay-per-view and I'm gonna only hit you in your body and I'm gonna make you pee on yourself. How about that, Dame Dash?
Well, last night during Jay-Z's concert at the Yankee Stadium, Dame Dash put out this video accepting his challenge. Here's what he said.
Un was talking mess. What was he saying?
I told you that he wanted to get you in the ring.
Un wants to, like, you was serious? I thought you was playing.
Son, I'm dead serious.
Wait a second. You said that Un challenged me to a fight? You talk about, hold on, you talk about Un, the one that got that J stabbed?
Yeah.
You lying. He said it with a straight face?
Yeah, he was being interviewed, and he said he'll punch you in the stomach, and that's it.
What was he playing?
He was dead serious.
Alright, so I guess you trained me for a major amount of time. What do you think would happen if that were to happen?
What you gotta do?
I don't want to hear what I gotta do. What do you think would happen? What would happen, Mr. Dosheries?
You would kill him.
Like murder? You think? I don't think I want to take him from his family.
No, you would hurt him though.
But why? You think You think maybe he needs the money or something?
I don't know.
What's the algorithm when I get in the ring? What usually happens? What happened when Wendy Williams' husband was in there? What happened then? What happened when you brought your tough guy from the hood that's supposed to be nice? What happened to that guy?
Oh, that should have been on tape, Judge.
But what happened?
You spent him around, Judge.
Pause. Don't say I spent him around. Why did he spin around?
You hit him with the right hand and butt all up in the air, died.
Oh, but you brought him in there to fight me. What about when you brought your other man in there? Oh, your man Jabadocious. What happened with him? What happened with your man Mike when I hit him with that straight jab? What happened then?
He was knocked out. Oh, Michael almost got paralyzed, man. That was messed up.
Almost paralyzed a nigga with a jab. No, that was the nigga that played golf. What's his name? What happened when the nigga hit my son too hard with your man, with the insurance that you go fishing with? But what happened to his nose? Did it get broken or not?
Yeah, he broke his nose. You shouldn't have did it.
What happened when Shane Mosley came in the gym? What happened when that happened? What happened then?
Well, I'm glad y'all didn't box, but that would have been crazy.
But what happened though?
You challenged him, and he had a funny look on his face. I said, Dave, what the hell is wrong with you?
I got a lot of what happens, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, get ready. I'll see if these guys really serious, and we'll have some fun with it. Fuck it.
Yeah, put the money up. Let's go, Art. Let's go. Me and Abe, only to the body.
No,
hit him.
not only to the body.
I'm gonna hit him only in his body. I'm gonna pee on himself. I never really bought into the Dame that likes to snap and, rank and, crack jokes all day because, Dame it's an all day thing. It's not, it's mixed with his regular life. It's mixed with, it's anybody who thinks Dame is off his rockers don't really know Dame. They haven't been around Dame. Dame has been the same person since I met her. You could talk $1 million deal with Dame, and you could and Dame will find some way to make your outfit funny. So Nah, it's not, and then, he's sincere. One thing Dane used to be on me all the time is about my weight. And it's always, man, you need to lose weight. You need to go in the gym. You need to join the boxing gym. So he's sincere in his passion,
I brought my shit back to camp. That's how it happened. But I will tell you that what happened was, after that, I was walking out, and his brother Buck was with a bunch of Brooklyn niggas and some tough ones, niggas that y'all hear about. And he said some slick shit, and I was like, "What you said, Buck? Cause I'll fuck you up in front of all your friends." And then I looked at who it was, and I was like, "Oh shit!" So then. This is like Jimmy Henchman and Scooter. No, I think it was like Scooter and all these guys, right? So we went outside and me and Un was talking, and Un just started popping mad shit about Jay and Charlie Baltimore. That's what happened. And he was popping it the same way he was just talking like I punched you in your chest, dang. He does this thing. He does this. And when he said all that, I was like, I bet you won't say that while he's here. And then I called Jay and his crew and was like, these niggas is talking about you. And they talking greasy. You need to come out here and straighten this out. Because I'm not fighting these niggas for you by myself. These is Brooklyn niggas. So that's when they showed up. And then they resolved it. And of course, didn't say none of that shit that, none of that shit that that he was saying when he wasn't there, But the thing about me taking unserious is the issue with that is number one. When Jay stepped to him, when the whole thing happened before he stabbed him, Jay did do some gangster shit. He said, "You broke my heart, Un," and this nigga Un got on his knees and said, "Jay, I'll never betray you." And that's when, this nigga poked him. So I was mad because I was like, this punk ass nigga just got on his knees. Why do we need to do anything to him? And then, Biggs comes and hits him in the head with a fucking bottle or a glass and some dumb shit. And I'm there like, I didn't see anything. Those are some, like, I'm trying to act like it's not them. Like I saw some other people. But I just was amazed at how stupid that whole situation was. So I was shocked because be popping it. And to see him on his knees, begging Jay-Z, and still got stabbed. He let him stab him. He did not fight back. So I know what you do in those situations. You get to your knees and fold. Then on top of that, him and Steve Stout got him the lawyer, and when the shit happened, I'm like, yo, there was 100 witnesses, bro. Like, you going to jail tomorrow. And I had somebody at the hospital, and they told me that everybody told on Jay, including Charlie Baltimore, at the hospital. And then Steve Stout got on the lawyer, and then since then, it's like Jay has never been the same. I don't know what happened over there. But Un is a liar. So here's my thing. He was on Vlad and he said Jay didn't stab him. Now Jay admits that he stabbed him, and now his story is changing. He's writing open letters. And now he want to fight me. I didn't stab you, Un. You need to be fighting Jay. But you don't look... I am 55, and it would be silly, but for fun, I don't want to be fucking up or fighting snitches. If you could punch me in mine, I'm going. It ain't no just punching to the chest and all that shit. It's everything. We don't even have to wear headgear. And if you're that good of a fighter, then you'll win, and I'll give you your respect. But if not, it's gonna be funny. Either way, it's gonna be funny. I like to laugh. So let's do it, and we'll do it at my hotel. I got a hotel in Chicago, and we got the space for it. Or we could do it at our resort at the Catskills. Or we probably put a ring in here, right?
Yeah, for
sure.
Man,
we put a ring in here.
Definitely put a ring in here.
Yeah, I'll put a ring in here and we do it. But we don't got to do it for the money. I'll do it for free. How about that? let's do it for nothing. I fight for fun, for zero. Nobody make no money. Because if I make money, the government's going to take it anyway in lawsuits. So we might as well just do it for nothing. Let's do it just because you want to show me how much of a court jester I am, how funny I am, how I'm a clown. Let's do that. I'll call Damon Feldman celebrity boxing, or I'll call Lou DiBella, because I used to promote boxers and fight the boxers I promote. So I don't have a problem with it. There's no problem. I might stop smoking for a week, and I might not. If you were here right now, we can handle it right now. I'm always good for a fair one, with or without the gloves, even though I'm 55. But you don't look too healthy, and you don't look like you can move around. You don't look like you could swing. You talking about hitting me in the body is hilarious, and you look like Grimace. You look terrible, bro. You're a shell of a man, And the reason why I stopped fucking with you is because you told. That's why I stopped fucking with you, and your life went sideways after that, because you shouldn't have told. You shouldn't have got a check for getting stabbed. That's not no street shit. That's just how I feel about it. Alright? That's directly to you, and I don't usually address people that. And you know that. The last time I saw you, I told you that. It was years ago, and I was like, nah, bro, you a snitch. Where I'm from, you talk to the police. You supposed to get that back in blood. Yeah, you put a tampon on. That's the only blood that happened is you got on your period after you got on your knees. That's what I saw. I ain't getting on no tough shit. I never said I could box right now. I never said I'm tough right now. I said, I got a lot of fights on my jacket. But I'm done. I retired. But I'll come out of retirement. But I'm not for nobody else, and it's for free. If we ever fight, it got to be for free. I don't fight for money. I fight for fun. I don't do nothing for money. Especially beating up fat demons, pause. Niggas that look like little pieces of doodle walking around. You don't look like you even have bones in your body. You look like a taco, pause. A fat taco, pause, with a bunch of meat, pause in it. This nigga look like a bowl of mashed potatoes. This nigga look terrible. This look like a literal piece of shit with a mouth with a dirty mouth. I know your breath stink too. You part of the breath stink crew. But I'm just having fun. But yeah, the physical shit. Also I gotta know what it is. Are you saying that if you see me, it's on? Like, I don't know, man. You need to let me know.
Now, even though I do think Dame is a clout chaser, you guys know I cannot lie to you guys. Dame would absolutely destroy Un. Dame would actually beat the calories out of him. This actually would not be a fair matchup. Even though Un is bigger than Dame, if you guys have seen Dame Dash boxing, the man actually got hands. 4 years ago, Dame Dash was actually sparring with a professional boxer. And he actually did pretty well in that sparring match. I see why he wants Jay-Z to get in the ring with him. If you can't beat him outside in real life, call him out to a place that you got the advantage, the boxing ring. Listen, man, Lance, we fuck with you, brother, but this is not the fight you want to take. Dame will absolutely embarrass you in that ring. You guys get in the comments below. What do you guys make of Dame accepting this fight? And how do you guys think this will go? Do you guys think Dame is going to come out victorious? Like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys later, man.